Silence waits in the backwards rotating guillotine to slice through time and space. This little book, I've created it especially to suspend time for you and grease your inventions. And by imposing your own meaning onto the absurdity of time, you can circumvent the anguish caused by it. Because the only worthwhile thing this very contradictory species called humans do is remember their dreams. Even a dog has never told you their dreams. Open up this book, and in a state of suspended time, it'll leave you free to invent. I hope this little book will suspend time for you, just for a moment, and grease your inventions. I've created it specially small enough to go in your back pocket. So any time gets to you, you can open it, flick it to page number 47, say a prayer, and allow it to carry you into the air. The only worthwhile thing this very contradictory species called humans do is remember their dreams underneath the undergrounds, and even a dog has never told you their dreams. Open up the book, and in a state of suspended time, you'll be more free to invent. Pocket size surrealist poems about clocks is out now. Makes the most perfect Christmas present for your friends.
What was your inspiration to write about clocks?
I have to confess, I'm not a great believer that we live in a material world made up of things, and clocks are the greatest symbol of how everything around us is just an object to represent something we can't see, and we really cannot see time, and a clock represents something we can't see. It's one of the most mysterious things that could possibly be to me.
What's the main takeaway message for your readers?
The main message that readers will take away is to, as much as possible, eat shells and stand by the sea and look at the sun until it burns their eyes.
Your career as an artist has spanned many other disciplines. Why have you turned to poetry now?
I've turned to poetry because I feel that the spoken word is the gateway to liberation. I find that I think in language in my head, and if I can start to scramble it and move it around a bit, at last I'm freed from conditioning.
You've invented the clock lady character who wears a long black Victorian dress. What's her significance in the context of this book?
The clock lady is quite a sinister character, and I feel that if you can frighten people a little bit, it wakes them up, and we all need waking up from our dreams.
What's your next project?
I don't have a next project. All my projects are absolutely ongoing, lifetime projects. The first foray I ever made into poetry was 6 Days Goodbye Poems of Ophelia, which was a painted version of Ophelia in bacteria, and I got the public to make telephone calls onto a answer phone, which were poems, and I'm actually still working on that. I'm also working on a novel which is called To Talk or Not to Tick, which is a huge project with 100 illustrations that I'm very passionate about, because I actually think that if we could actually just undo time a bit and the effect that time has on us, I genuinely believe that there would be an end to all wars, end to all fear, and freedom for the human race. I'm not asking to stop the planet from turning or the sun from rising in the morning. I'm just asking for us to just ease up a bit on time.